2, 3, fire!
Knights, Vikings, Samurai, Woolen, Outlander, 4.
I was scheduled to patrol the south border, but I made sure that at this very hour I would be atop the city gates. I knew this day would come, for I had seen it in the celestial sphere. Yet nothing could prepare me for the sight that lay before me. The horizon danced in the heat of the sun, distorting the camels and their riders who moved closer and closer to our kingdom. The bright sun reflected in the metal mask of the one at the front of the pack. It was a face I had seen before in my vision. A face that since haunted my dreams. I knew not what she would do, only that she was the herald of misery. Had I known, I would have ridden out myself and smashed my weapon right through that statue of a mask. But the Sultana was eager to meet these visitors. Long had we heard tales of Heathmore, a land so far from our own. Submerged in blood, ruled by war, slave to the wants and needs of avarice, lawless, disorderly. And here I was, forced to play host to darkness personified. She called herself Commander Ravier, and she sunk her claws deep into the Sultana. I begged my liege to cast her out. I told her what I had seen. But she was much too enamored by this visitor, blinded by her own pride and the prosperity that had blessed her time on the throne. I should have stopped her. I should have disobeyed my orders and risked being executed myself. Perhaps if I had done so, none of this would have happened. My life for my kingdom. A worthy trade. Alas, it is now too late. The sphere was destroyed. The great library burned. And my dear Sultana, slain. Ravier has taken everything from me. From us. I do not know what she saw in the relic, but whatever it is, I will stop her. Hope is not lost. We will rebuild the sphere, and we will ride for Heathmore. So wills fate.
Well, that was awesome. Hey guys, yeah, it's, oh wow, that's not the intro. What up to all the 2 warriors of For Honor? My name is Miguel, and guess what guys? Today we are going to be doing, of course, the reaction for, of course, the brand new hero that's coming to For Honor. And guys, I'm excited, you know, man. We've been waiting for this ever since the start of Year 6, Season 4, The Shattered Fates of For Honor. And I'm excited, man. And, man, dude, yeah, I'm excited. Now, I have to go ahead and give you guys a notice. I'm a little bit tired at the moment, only because work today was work got me exhausted, so I might not talk as much as I do before.
Welcome, Warriors. We are
I'll not be like, you know,
with the Warriors Den.
Happy New Year.
what's the word?
Happy New Year, no.
Happy New Year to you, Brian.
Yeah. We can still say it. It's still January.
A little bit more
We
hype,
still
I
say it.
guess you could say.
New Year was just last week,
Even though I
so
am
still
excited,
Love it.
but
Absolutely.
I'm a little bit
Yes.
tired because of
Welcome,
work.
everyone,
So
to
yeah,
once
work
again
basically
another
just
Warriors Den. We have
so much
a
energy
great
wasted on
show
work.
lined up for
So
you
freaking
today.
tired. And it was
And
cold
as you
too.
can see,
I was working outside, and it was like 40 degrees out.
We're alive. Yeah.
And plus there
Doing
was
the things,
wind,
we're seeing the
so
things. We can
yeah,
see
wind
Chaps or
didn't help
Dolphin
that much.
Master.
So
I don't think we'll be able to nerf that belt
yeah,
for you.
so but either way,
you know, hearts go
I'm
out.
happy
We'll
that
try.
I'm
Like
able to
JC,
go ahead and do
maybe
the
we'll-
reaction.
Yeah, the damage
I came
numbers,
home, I
that's
took a nice hot shower,
But, a couple of
and
things,
yeah, I'm all ready to
get through
go.
before we jump
And
into the meat potatoes of the show.
yeah, so
is, we
I
got
do have
Pro-Am
some food with
update.
me.
Sign
I just
up
showed it
ends
earlier.
today at
So
11:59
I am going to be
PM
eating this, but I'm
Eastern.
going to be
We did
eating
that
it
to
a little bit
avoid that
later once we
confusing
get to
midnight.
the
What day is
I think to
midnight?
when they show the new characters
sign up
gameplay.
today,
So that's what I'm gonna start
Get
eating.
signed up because the competition starts on January 28th.
Yeah, so what I'm
And
eating
then
today,
we're
I'm eating
gonna
Zaxby's,
Veron or
so
Twitch
that's good.
on
For the people who do not know what
February
Zaxby's is,
Sunday
it's actually kind of like a
for
fast food
finals
restaurant,
and the
but
grand
it's kind of
final
like
grudge match.
it's just like
So the
chicken. They
finals
don't
will
have
determine who
any
gets the prizes,
beef
which
there.
is
They
awesome
just have
color,
like
3D print
pure
statues,
chicken there. So yeah,
with a custom
they have
base,
chicken sandwiches,
and,
chicken
the
salads,
grudge match
chicken
grand finals.
sliders,
That's just bragging
chicken
rights.
tenders,
Cross
chicken
region,
wings,
and
anything like that.
sometimes
That's what they have. So yeah, I just
Yeah.
went with a grilled
But,
chicken sandwich because
there'll be more
I don't know if anybody
information in the
knows,
chat.
but
There
I'm
should be
you know
sign-up
for my
links
New Year's
dropping in just a
resolution, I am
second.
actually going
So
on
you
a
can
on a
head
diet,
over to Battle5,
and
sign up
so
there.
far I've been doing so
So
well.
UV links
I actually
coming
did start my
through.
diet a
So
little bit
check out
earlier.
the shoot.
I
It's
started
always
right
confusing
once I
figuring out,
turned
though.
28.
And then,
So I've
that's
been
what
on a
the
diet for
anime
about
prize is we're gonna be
almost
talking about today. Nolan, I believe there's some
yeah,
stuff
almost
that
like
you
3
went
months
through, like
now.
the intro.
So I'm
You're
doing really
absolutely
well.
right, Brian.
So I'm
Thank you
doing
for
really
the
well.
question.
I'm really happy about that.
You're absolutely
I've been eating a
right.
bunch of
So,
salads,
here you are today, it's
sandwiches,
live, it's
but
Twitch.
just turkey,
That's definitely
turkey
not distracting
sandwiches.
at all. And,
Um,
so, while you're
So
live with
yeah, I've
us
been
today,
doing,
make
and
sure
I'm
you
also
link your
not
yourself
eating
accounts
as
to
much as I
Twitch.
did before.
And for every
Did
30
before
minutes
because
you stay with us and
before I
watch,
used to
you
eat like a
get
bunch.
scavenger crate drop.
So
look out for
when
that.
I used to get a
Also,
sandwich, I would always get like a foot long every single time I get it. But now since I'm on a diet, I have to go ahead and reduce that to just like a 6 inch.
It is a lot. It's a
So
lot
I
of
mean
and so you get a
small,
chance to win,
and
10,000 steel,
yeah,
or
I'm not
new
eating as
hero.
much as I
So,
did
yeah,
before, and
stick
that way
around,
there will help me
watch,
lose
and
weight. That's
chances
what my
get
brother said.
improved from
So
there. So
yeah.
keep an eye out on
So yeah,
that.
so yeah,
There
doing
we
really
go.
well.
And then also, I mean, streaming
Doing really
is
well
not
on my
just for us
diet.
today. We
Also,
have
I'm
more
you know,
Twitch fun
I'm-
coming up. In
I'm
the
doing.
near future here.
I'm
Starting
doing
next
actually
week with
good.
the launch of,
Speaking a little bit of
TU2
Japanese. Well,
on
I'm starting to
February
get the
2nd to the 9th.
words.
If you are
Some of the
streaming
words,
Twitch,
you know,
or streaming
like
for
kind
our
of like
Twitch
the
and you're one of the top
greetings.
10
I'm doing
streamers, you can
that,
win
and I'm doing really well. So I'm really
100,000
happy about
steel
that.
just
I'm
by
improving.
streaming, having people
But
watch.
you know what? I
That's
still
super
have a
cool.
lot to
So
go.
enjoy
So
that.
yeah.
And
So
if you're not into
this
streaming too, you
my
just
my
wanna
second New Year's
be part of the
resolution. Of
show,
course, I
just
did talk
watch
about this.
along,
Is for
just
me
by
knowing how to
watching
speak
as a viewer,
Japanese.
you can
So
also
yeah.
win fabulous prizes, which are all
So
listed
far,
there
everything's
outside,
doing
somewhere on
doing
screen
good.
for you
So
to
I'm happy
see.
about that.
Just
But
don't forget
I
you have
still
to claim
need a
your
lot to learn.
prize every time they unlock.
Yeah.
So you do have to keep checking back in. Don't make my mistake
Yeah, so
where,
yeah,
like,
guys,
hours
like I
go
said
by and
before,
I only
I'm
like
excited for
powers
this
and
brand new
still
hero
there, and I
reveal.
find it
I can't wait
also.
to see what
But
the
you have
brand
a
new
whole
hero's
week to do
armor
it,
is going to
so,
look
you
like.
know, just,
I can't wait to
just
see what
enjoy
the
it.
new
Just play,
hero's
don't
weapon is
do
going to
it.
look like,
So, hope
the
you,
move
have fun with
set,
that.
and
Last couple times we've done the
yeah,
director awards,
everything
there's
else
been
is
some
going to be awesome,
shenanigans
and also the
that
armor
we would've
variations
stopped.
for all the characters.
And
So
we're
it's going to be
be
great.
continuing to do that,
So
and
I'm
vetting
excited,
to make sure
and
the
like I
top 10
said,
streamers were
like I
actually
said
streamers for
yesterday
honor,
when I
and not just,
uploaded my video,
trying
I
to
will be
game
doing
health
a
system.
Warriors
So,
Den short recap video. That's gonna be uploaded tomorrow. So yes, that way if you guys don't want to go ahead and watch this Warriors Den live stream because it's about 2 hours, so I will do a condensed version of it to give you guys a full breakdown of everything that happened today. So yeah, so that's gonna be awesome.
Xbox, PlayStation.
Oh sweet, For Honor is
Ubisoft
having a
Connect,
free
and
week
Epic Games Store.
again. Awesome,
So,
it's great.
because we're I think
On
this is the
February
first free week
2nd or
we've done
February
since
9th,
Cosplay Phase 2
2023.
went
Nice.
live, so
Awesome.
There you go.
this means
And
bringing
now,
any platform
you know what?
can
Now
get
that we have
together,
crossplay,
group up, and
and people are able to go ahead and invite other people
relationship
from
that is
different,
For Honor.
different
and I
platforms.
think we
That's
got-
gonna be awesome. So yeah,
We
so
got
if
more.
anybody
We
has
absolutely
not,
have
you know,
more.
played For
You
Honor
know,
in a
for
while,
those of you who've been
take
following
advantage
For
of
Honor
this,
for a while,
because the
probably
game
know
has
that,
changed
in
so
February,
much,
there's this very
you
special
know,
time of year
over the
coming around.
years. So
On the
yeah,
14th,
it still
there's
needs
really
some
one
stuff
thing
to
that
be
stands
fixed,
out
but
more
you
than
know what?
anything else
It's
that day.
the game is still, you
Seals
know,
Awareness Day
it's
is very
it's a
important,
lot better
even
than it
more
was
so
when
than
it
that is the
first
For Honor
launched.
anniversary.
Oh, right.
If anybody
Right.
remembers that.
As many of you know, if you've been with us for a while, as the most romantic game on live right now out there in the ecosystem, we pride ourselves on celebrating this kind of one more turn around the sun there. So it's like almost like a little birthday for us and for all of you players out there. So in honor of our 6 years live, which will be on February again 14th, if you log in that day, you can unlock an elite outfit for free for everybody, and it's super cool. We'll have a little bit of it later on. You'll get to see it, but it'll
Just
be
log in.
just log in. Just
And get some drip.
log in, get the drip. It looks great.
Man,
It's got a
guys,
lot
6
of,
years
the
of For Honor.
I like
Man,
the
dude.
color scheme.
Never
So
go wrong.
I have been with this
definitely
game
not.
for
So
6
that is really
years.
cool.
That's
and
crazy.
Also, for limited time too, we're bringing back a fan favorite.
I'm not planning on leaving
execution
until
Blades
the
of
day
the
when they,
Guard student
you
will
know,
also
they
be available
officially,
at that
you know,
time,
stopped
so
doing the
you can
service.
come
But
and
yeah, I'm
buy
still
that
gonna be
as
paying
well,
For
get the
Honor.
free
So
elite outfit.
yeah.
and just celebrate the anniversary of For Honor. So 6 years, pretty incredible.
Get your Fate Unlimited Blade Works Omni/vibe.
It is. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I know. We all kind of have a different idea of what that is paying homage to. Like I'm more of a Omni/vibe, but yeah, I know you're Fate Unlimited too. So
Yeah.
Either way.
I'm a huge nerd.
either way, you're
Nerd.
smacking people with swords. So that's always
Nothing says I love you like delivering all 3 parts of a Highlander zone to your friend's face.
This is true. This is true. There's just no purer expression of love out there.
Ouch.
But 6 years live. I mean, that's pretty incredible. And I mean, if I'm feeling it in my bones. I feel like that's super incredible. And 6 is such a great number, but I feel like there might
it's
be a
kinda
number that's
crazy,
even better than 6
because
maybe like a lucky number out there. What is it, Brian? What do you feel about the number
Wait a
7?
minute.
Is that a
I
good
like
number?
7.
1 second.
Do you like 7?
Yeah, 7 is a holy number.
Is it?
Yeah, it has been since like the 4th century.
Oh wow! So it's a holy number.
Wait.
It's
I
it's
did
a
talk
lucky
about this.
number. It's I mean
Oh yeah,
the
like
4th
number
century.
7s, yeah.
There's also that, yeah, for sure. So I think just in the spirit of tradition that goes back to the 4th century, I think For Honor, and we're happy to announce this, is coming back for year 7. So
Yeah, there we
first,
go.
We're going to be back. Year
I talked
7.
about this.
It's official.
It's
Year
official.
7,
Freaking
For
awesome.
Honor.
It's so cool. Like, I'm trying not to even say too much because
We have another year of Honor. I'm happy. I knew
all I
we
can
were
say
gonna
is
get ready to
that's
get
gonna
another
be
year, but I
40
wanted to
seasons.
wait
I know.
until the developers confirmed it. So we got it. We have another
4
year.
new seasons for sure. We can confirm that. New battle passes, 4 new hero skins, as well as 2 new heroes you can expect in year 7 on the year 7 season 2 title update 2 and season 4 title update 2. Kind of similar to what we did this past year. So you can look out for them.
Okay, so we're gonna be
really
doing the
cool.
same
We
thing
could
as what
say
we
more,
did,
but it's super
for
fun.
the past
Yeah,
couple of
I wait
years.
for us to like.
Except for the hero skins,
I know,
because
I
the
know,
hero
I know.
skins
Well,
were
I'm
introduced this year.
But we're gonna leave it
But
at that.
when it comes to
You
the
can stick
heroes,
around
so we're gonna be
as
getting the
at a
same
later
heroes
date,
again
we'll be
like we
able to share
did.
more about what's
Like,
coming
we're
up
gonna be
there, but
getting
I think
another
for now,
hero
though, we want to
in-
close out the rest of year 6 right.
I think gonna be
So,
around
Brian,
September
so
or
let's
August,
take a trip down
and
memory
another
lane and
hero
talk
at
about
the
what
same
happened
time
in,
as we're getting, of
last
course, a brand new
season
hero.
title
So yeah.
update. So we had Frostman Knights Event Pass, Battle Pass.
But the
we
one
had
thing
hero skin,
is,
Commander Ravier, very much like Baldwin's.
I'm trying to
second
figure
vibes.
out what kind of
Very happy
faction
to see
the
that.
other
We had
the 2
testing
new heroes
grounds
are going to
with
be.
The Normie, 'cause
Obviously, this is the one thing that everybody has been
you said
requesting.
Yorm, right?
I had
Another
I
Viking.
had Warmonger's
It's been
voice
so
actor
long
say
since
Yorm.
we had
It's
ourselves
my fault.
Oh.
another Viking.
Oh my god.
The last Viking
So
that we
I
got
Hero
was
Fest,
actually
a throwback
Jormungandr.
event,
And
Reigning
Jormungandr
Inferno, which
came
then
out
gave a lot
in
of
year
Knights
3.
Flashbacks to happier
And
times.
then the last
Listen, that volcano-
Wulin
that volcano's
that
up.
came
it
out
was funny 5
was
years ago, y'all.
the
It's still
Zhang Hu.
funny today.
And
I don't
it
know.
was the
I
same
don't
year
know.
as when the
And
Jormungandr
then
came
coming up
out.
title update too.
That
We've got
was
new
year
hero
3.
Releasing February
So,
22nd. We're going to talk all about that new hero today.
So hopefully
We've got some
we get a
armor
new
variations
Wooden
coming up
hero
for you.
and we get a new
Also,
Viking
on the
hero,
second,
because
we've got 2
the
hero
Vikings and the
fests.
Wooden
It is
are
Nisha and Helion.
they're actually
Kiyoshi.
outnumbered by everybody
I
else.
went over
So
that like 15
actually,
times.
no, I probably shouldn't say that because the
I just wanna say
Outlanders
Kensei
only
every
have
time, and I'm
like
like,
2 in
that's
their
not it.
faction.
No,
But then again, the
Yoshin
Outlanders
and
aren't
Nisha.
actually like
So Little
a
Nisha will
faction
always make me
faction.
happy.
Absolutely.
They're just like
And then,
mercenaries.
we've
They're
got
just like,
Horko's
you know,
Masquerade,
from different other
and special note
cultures.
on this, make
But,
sure that if there are any rewards
I
from
don't know.
Horko's
Okay.
Masquerade that you haven't
But the
gotten,
reason why
get
I'm
those,
saying
because it's your
that is
last
because
chance for
the
a while.
Vikings and the
Ominous.
Wulin, they're
Silence.
all
Very
actual
ominous.
factions because they
But
all
yeah,
connect with each other.
I think without further
Well,
ado,
I guess you
we
can
have some
say
stuff
that about the
to
Highlander because the
right?
Highlander is
We-
actually a
I
Scottish
suppose,
dude.
I mean,
There-
But the
we
reason
may
why he's in the
notice
Viking faction is
that
because he
there's
joined
kind
it
of
out
a
of
certain
obligations
kind
of.
theme
If you guys know the lore
of
with the
Arabian
Highlander, why he came in, so
influence.
yeah.
It's true.
But either way, whatever.
In
I'm
fact,
excited for
What is
the
that curtain doing?
the next
That
2 new
wasn't there
heroes.
before.
No, what's going on?
You do- Whoa!
Oh, we got the hero reveal.
Almost.
Boom! The key art for the Aphira.
And the name is Aphira.
Feast
There
your
we
eyes
go. Oh
upon
my
it.
god, look at that.
It's a
So,
I didn't realize Max went to the full screen.
if
there.
nobody
So
did
I
not
was
see
like-
my
I was like,
video
look
that I
at it.
uploaded yesterday, I did talk
No,
about
so
this,
the Aphira
and
hero,
somebody actually
and
linked the
it's not
name
just
of the
key
character
art. We
earlier,
got
but we didn't
a
actually know if it was the
sick,
actual,
sick,
like the actual
wicked
name of the
sick
character, or if it
trailer
was
for it.
like the lore
And
name,
so
the
check us
story
out,
name
and
of
then
the
we will
character.
be
So.
back
But,
with
yeah, we finally have it
narrative
confirmed,
and
so that's
art.
all. Yep, and it's a mace and a shield. It's awesome. And we have a traitor. Review traitor. Let's go. Let's do it.
What is fate, if not an ally? A friend who walks with us in life. A guide who delivers us to journey's end. Too long have we stood aside. Now, at last, we enter the fray.
Oh, brand new hero, man. Oh, Commander Riviere. Oh, damn! She did a freaking Hurricanrana. That's an execution right there. Dang. Dude, she did a freaking a somersault? No, wait.
We are the Aphira. Let us light your
No,
path.
not a somersault. That's a cartwheel. My bad. Oh my god, dude! Look at that, man. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome, dude. So yeah, right there, we got to see what the weapon is. So, and I did talk about this on the previous video that I made. I mean, there was actually people were trying to find out what the weapon of the brand new hero was going to be. Was it either going to be an Arabian Scimitar, was it going to be a mace, or was it going to be like kind of like a punching dagger? And well, we got it confirmed right here. It's a mace. And I don't know if anybody knows, but a lot of people have been wanting a mace hero in For Honor, and we never actually got one. And we finally
What an
have
awesome
one, so that's
trailer.
really awesome.
Were you guys
And the
as
character has a
excited as
shield
we were?
too.
Mace bonkening is
And
upon
also,
us.
it's actually
So
a blunt
couple of
weapon
things,
too, because
real quick, I'm joined
we
by
don't
Stefan,
actually have that
Andre,
many blunt
and
weapons
Anastasia,
in For Honor.
and we're gonna get into
We only have
the
is I
hero narrative
think
and arc.
3.
How are you guys doing today?
Great, excited to be here.
Yeah, right, 3.
Thank you so much for having
Yeah,
us.
3.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. For,
Yeah, we got
thank
3.
You for joining.
So we got,
Awesome.
of course, the
Couple of things real
Conqueror
quick before we
with
dive
his
into this, because I forgot
flail.
him in the last
We
segment,
have
is,
oh no,
we have,
4. My bad, my
seen
bad.
reports
Oh, I think I
of,
forgot to mention this
issues,
hero in
disconnects,
my
things like
previous
that.
video.
The team's been investigating.
Yeah, I forgot about the
a couple of
Shaolin.
leads on
Okay,
some
yeah.
potential causes.
I
So
knew
we'll
I
keep you
forgot
guys,
something.
updated
Okay,
on
so
that.
so there's only
as that
4
investigation
heroes that
progresses.
have blunt
And
weapons.
then
One is the
what's the other
Conqueror with his flail.
Oh,
The
remember
second one
variations
is
will
the
be
Yobin
in
Gunner with his
each
hammer.
segment
The third
transition
one is
for
the
all of
Shugoki
all
with
the
his
heroes.
Kanabo.
So if you wanna see
And
your,
Kanabo,
your
I got it this
mains,
time.
armor
And
variations, keep an eye
the
out
last
on
one is of
those,
course the
segment
Shaolin
transitions
with
so you
his
can see those.
bow staff.
So,
So
Stefan,
and now we have
let's
a
talk
fifth
about
one,
Fira.
which is with
Let's
the
absolutely
mace.
talk about
So
Fira.
for the
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Afila.
Ready?
So
Are you
awesome.
ready?
Forget
I'm
everything?
No,
excited.
if you keep saying it, will it be true?
Really awesome.
All right, Afira, new hero. She's an Outlander, and she's our first Arabian hero. So, one of
And
the
she's
beautiful
gender
things
locked
about
female,
the
so we
Outlanders
already
is
knew
it
about
allows us
that. I
to
know a lot
bring
of people are not going to be
warriors
happy
from
about
all
that,
over
like
the globe
always, but
for Honor for the first time.
you know,
And she's
For
our
me, I
first,
really don't care.
Arabian hero here.
as long as
So
the
what
hero
can we
looks
expect
cool
from her? So that's
and
like the high level.
her
Like,
game,
what can we
her
expect
playstyle was fun. That's all that matters to me.
The other great thing
But
about
when it comes
Outlanders, of
to
course,
that kind of
culture,
situation
but
where
also
people always, you know,
their kind of identity is to bring
get
new
mad,
gameplay
I
opportunities
totally
to us.
understand where people are
Or
coming
something
from.
we've done with every
But I'm just
single
saying, for me, I
Outlander
really,
that's
really
been,
don't
but,
care.
Exactly. Pirate
Beats
had
and
Beats
Chains.
and Chains.
I just
Exactly.
played the
And
hero
I
for
had,
fun.
2 modes with a breaking apart weapon, and this one brings actually 2 kind of cool gameplay opportunities. So first off, something called Relentless Reach, which awesome branding.
Man, dude, look
Yeah,
at that.
Allows her, yeah, she's got a short range weapon, of course, but she can get through a group fight to other sides of it and kind of really run down her opponent. Nobody is really safe from her, even though she's a short range character. She can run really good, and she's going to get you.
I had a little bit of time with her the other day.
The
and
design
I was
looks
like,
awesome,
you
dude.
you can do that. You, like big Yeetus Deletus energy.
Yeah, oh, you're rolling? Wrong answer,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, you think you're safe because you're on this side? Maybe not.
You want to try and run? You want to try?
Super cool. So yeah, short range for regular attacks, but relentless reach to get through that group fight. And then you'll see some feats and so on later on with JC, Vanessa, and Nolan to really show you how.
I can't wait to see what the
increases
new
over
character's
time,
gimmick
which
is
cool.
going to be, because so far we've
And then
gotten,
the second
you know, the
unique
previous series that we've gotten so
feature
far has had gimmicks.
His stance choice becomes very critical.
And he already
for
talked
her.
about it. You know, when Pirate came out, she got her
Anywhere you are
gun,
inside a
and
chain,
she could
if
go
you do
ahead
an
and,
attack,
you know,
the
use her
direction
feats and
influences
make
what
combo.
property you
Magi,
get
2
at that
stances, staff
So,
version, dual wielding
you have to
version.
really be
And
like,
now for the brand new hero,
do
I
want
don't know.
this
So
at
I
the
can't
top,
wait to see
the top? If you
until
want this,
we
you
get to
want
the
this.
gameplay part of it.
Yeah, for my very smooth Warden main brain, I was very quickly like, "Oh, this is a hero with a high skill ceiling."
Yeah, we're very much hoping to see
Uh-oh,
a
high
lot
skill.
of creativity, a lot of mastery, and
Uh-oh.
some really awesome plays out of players with this character. So can't wait till you get your hands on it. It's going to be cool.
You know, when it
I'm
comes to
so
competitive
excited.
players,
Mace hero finally in For Honor, like
Ex-
a proper mace.
Exactly. Let's do the whole rundown, I guess, of what are the properties, right? So she's got the mace and shield. These are weapons. She's got 2 armor sets coming that
Mace and shield.
the mace and the shield, one in one hand, one in the other hand. Yeah,
So
exactly.
Is there, can I punch
now I know
someone with
some
the
people
shield?
are going to be
Absolutely.
saying that,
You
oh,
have
this
to
is
wait till the
just
next
kind of like the
segment to show
Valkyrie,
you,
because the Valkyrie does
it'll be
have a
awesome.
certain shield like that.
Anastasia.
That right there I can understand,
We're gonna do all
but
the cool stuff
let's
like
just
that.
wait and see.
Next segment.
You know,
Uh,
let's just wait and see
Anastasia,
if
there's
she
a couple
does
things I can
anything
show you, the
different
2
with the
armor sets
shield
and their
than
variations.
how the
These are
Valkyrie
awesome
uses
as
it.
well.
So we just have to wait and see what
Outlander,
happens.
she's a hybrid. She's gender lock, so just as we did in the last 2 years, Warmonger Griffin.
So the
Guilty
hero's
Pirate,
hybrid.
Magi.
Damn,
Saphira,
I thought it was gonna
Fallen
be
Assassin,
a Vanguard.
basically.
We're nothing if not consistent.
I wouldn't mind if it was an assassin, but damn.
I
We
know
need more
some people
Vanguards.
will be dismayed, but,
We already
you
have
know, That's how
5.
we do it.
I mean, she's gonna look cool. You'll see the armor.
Hopefully with the next
And then you
2
play it,
heroes,
like,
hopefully
it's
we
awesome.
might get a Vanguard,
Well,
because
Dude,
we've been getting
if that's
so
everything
many
for
hybrids,
right now,
man.
I would love to jump into Fira's background. What's her story? Where's she coming from? Andre, talk to me.
Absolutely. Well, the first thing to know about the Aphira is that they are warrior scholars. So in battle, they are highly acrobatic, they are tactical, and they fight with a lethal elegance, as Stefan mentioned. This is even reflected in the name, Aphira, which means gazelle in Arabic.
Oh!
And the gazelle, the way that it
I
moves
talked
is
about
ranger
this.
in
I
force.
talked about this on my previous
Uh,
video
for
with the
us
name
across the
Aphira.
board.
Because
This
somebody
is
on
an
Reddit
incredible
actually,
And so many of us still
somebody
kind
on
of
Reddit
know
actually
gazelle.
said that Aphira actually kind of relates to a
The Aphira, though,
gazelle,
they're not just cute,
or like
right? They're not
a
just gonna bonk you and walk away.
or like a
Um,
girl's
well,
name.
Besides
damn.
the training, they're also
Dude.
given a rigorous education in
We're
sciences
doing
and
perfect
arts.
on
They really
the
uphold
discussion that I
knowledge
did
sacred
right
above
there,
all.
man.
But in the
And
end,
so far,
all
the
this
discussion
training,
video
all this
that I
education
posted
really only has
actually-
one purpose, and that is
How
to
many
guard
views
the
has
Sultana.
it gotten so far?
Which,
Let me see.
according to the lore story, they maybe didn't do the best job of.
I'm
Because
gonna-
last time I
I'm
saw it
gonna
had like what
actually-
100 views.
Oh, okay.
actually,
Uh,
if you
it
listen
has
to the, story that we
378
just, heard
views.
right before, there is one hero
Wow.
who does step up. And tell
Thank
the
you guys so
Sultana and
much
warn
for
her
that.
about the Revere threat.
I'm really
The
happy
Sultana,
that I'm
in
able to go
pride,
ahead and give you
didn't
guys
listen. You have to keep in mind
some
that
news
Arabia had
and
been
some
relatively
updates that's
secure
happened to
now
the game.
for centuries.
So
And I can tell you a little
Thank
bit
you
more-
guys for
more
trusting
about
me,
that
giving you
hero,
guys information.
if you want to hear.
Is it Heba?
It is
I think
Heba.
it's Heba.
It is Heba. So yes, Heba is our main Aphira hero, and like the other Aphira, she is recruited.
Okay,
off
so her
ships
name
or
is,
outcasts. That's
Heba.
how the Sultana gets
Okay,
all
so
her soldiers.
her story name
but
is
Heba.
Heba,
She's really an exceptional fighter.
but
She
her
rises through the
default
ranks
character name
heroically,
is
and
Aphira.
she shows
Okay, I get it.
real
Kind of like the same thing with the Magi and the Pirate. The pirate's name is Bu Yin,
being an incredible
but she's named
fighter,
Pirate.
great astronomy,
And
that
then
positions her well to
Magi's
be
name is Magi,
the guardian
but
of the
his
celestial
story
sphere,
name is actually
right?
Nefertica. So
So
that's awesome.
she essentially just wants to.
Dude, she's
stop
staring at
the
you
view
with
now.
those menacing
Yeah.
eyes.
That's kind of
Intimidating.
the vibe that I've gotten with their conflict. Is Revere's
But
got
she looks
one
awesome,
idea, Heba has another.
That's right. And as you also heard in the short story, she wants to rebuild the sphere because she wants to follow Revere and stop her. And I can tell you that she is mostly
This looks like a
successful
comic.
at rebuilding it, not completely. So it was already like
Bubble gum, duct tape, aluminum foil.
exactly.
Yeah.
It was a bit like reading tea leaves before, and so now. To use another metaphor, mixing metaphors here, it's like a static television set.
Or like when YouTube goes down to 240p if you're Gen Z.
Yes, absolutely.
Damn.
And so what I can tell you at the beginning of the season, while she is successful at that, there's also perhaps a little clue that we've hidden.
Oh, we hid there's a clue for people in chat.
That's right. Yes.
Is it here? Is the clue in the room with us right now?
It might be. It might be. We've hidden it somewhere, so you have to take a look for that.
Okay. Can you show me in the broadcast where the clue is?
I'm not going to say anything, but if you find it, you'll get a glimpse into the future of Heath Marswell.
Well,
Is it the
speaking
genie,
of
the
inspirations, clues,
genie
all
lamp right
kinds
there
of
in the middle?
good Aphira stuff, Anastasia.
Because that's the only thing I
What were
see.
some
Everything
of the,
else.
like artistic direction inspirations that went into Aphira, and I think we have some concept art.
I don't know if
to
those
kick this off.
two little
Yes,
building
definitely
figures
have some
were there before
concept
up there,
art to
but I don't
show.
know.
So
I never actually paid attention.
when we started creating the character,
Ooh, look at that.
it's always
Dude,
super
the
interesting,
eyes on the brand
super
new
fun,
character just
and
looking at you
very
menacingly,
heartbreaking.
dude.
because you have to think about so
She
many
has that
things.
look
So
that you do
first of
not
all,
want to mess with her.
her personality, right?
That's awesome.
So we know that she is precise, elegant, and tactical. So we ask ourselves how she might look like, what's going to be her silhouette, and we thought that she's
Dude,
elegant.
look at that,
so she
man.
has
That is
this
beautiful.
thin silhouette, and she's from the Arabic. We have this Arabic theme, right? So even from far, you notice that she has this Arabic vibe in her silhouette, and when she's
Ooh,
coming closer,
3D.
she's getting more and more dangerous, of course.
And
Yeah.
I love how the silhouette, whether near or far, even with her slender frame, like you know exactly what's coming your direction, and
But
just-
she's super fast.
yeah,
So
just-
probably you
just real
won't
quick.
even notice her. Yeah.
And I know that usually, or I can say usually, right? We will when we're designing a hero, you guys will start with a weapon, and then kind of be like.
The mask
okay,
kind of
what
reminds me
hero
of the
kinda comes
Warmonger
out of
mask.
This weapon.
Oh,
And
we get to look at the
Aphira
weapons. Oh,
was
sweet.
a little bit the other way around. We knew we had this hero concept, and that kind of freed us up to be like, okay, now what weapon fits best with this hero?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. This is what happened with this character. So we tried like different types of weapon, but nothing like really feels like it's her weapon. And then we found this very interesting, unique technique, like fighting technique with the mace and the shield, and it actually looks like a dance. You wouldn't suggest that, mace
Not bad
is
for the first
not
one.
very elegant, probably.
Here's
is
the one that
the
everybody
first
likes, the
thought.
spike
Yeah, that's
mace.
kind of what a lot of like
Yeah.
fantasy media kind of portrays the mace as this big, heavy, unwieldy thing.
Exactly.
And like as a historical martial artist, I've been firsthand receiving on the end of the reality that it is very fast. We're talking 2.5 to 4 pounds, like because you've got to swing it all day in a battle. It can't be this big, heavy thing. But they're real quick and they're not fun to get bonked by.
Not at all. Not at
Not
all.
at all. So I love seeing that
Ooh,
paired
look
with
at
the
that
shield
one.
because I think a lot of times we think of like this big, gargantuan Sauron mace, and to see something so lithe and elegant
Yeah.
is really awesome.
Yeah, and fits her super well. And also, as you can see, this beautiful weapon.
Ooh, look at that.
Some
dude.
of them even have a story.
Beautiful.
Is there weapon lore?
There is weapon lore. Yeah.
I-
So-
Got
I
lion
can
on that
hear,
one?
Like Pyro and Era and the rest of the lore community just being like, huh? I'm listening.
So just like in season 22, we are introducing.
I kinda like how-
backstories for the weapons, and so those will be available
How
February 2nd.
how it's
on
not
the
the
website.
shield is not actually all the way up.
And,
It's actually on
what
the
I can tell
side.
you right now is
I kind of like
probably
that
my
switch.
favorite is the Lost Century set.
We see it
It tells
oak
the
on
story
this one.
of 3 Aphira who are trapped behind enemy lines, and they have to fight their way back home.
We see a
So,
bull on this
If
one.
you want to learn
Cool.
more about Arabia, you want to learn more about these amazing weapons, keep an eye out for when the TU drops.
And the horses on this
February
one.
2nd.
That is awesome. I'm looking forward to that.
Damn,
just
dude, I
love what
cannot
our
wait-
team has
I
done
cannot wait to
with
go ahead and
these
get
weapons, the
these
colors,
weapons for the
inlays,
for the brand new
and
hero.
the armors as well, and a lot of the historical
Ooh,
inspirations.
sweet! We get to
that
see your
went
armor.
into those.
Awesome.
Like we're seeing right here with the patterning, the inlays.
So this is the default?
all the different
Not bad.
textiles.
Exactly. And also, when we started to work on her.
Now remember, there's only
she's very light
two armor
and,
sets, but there's
tactical,
multiple
so she
variations
cannot
for it.
wear
So yeah,
like very heavy armor, right? So that's why we gave her this light armor, but her body is fully protected. She has this very nice chainmail and that enforced with
look at that
metal plates. So she's deadly, and be careful.
I think later we can look forward to Vanessa telling us a bit about that crescent
Oh yeah.
being
Not bad for the first one.
But yeah, I love the inspiration here. I think Andre, you and I were talking the other day just about like
Yeah, like I said
Abbasid
before, the
period,
face mask,
and that's ran
the
kind of a
face
little bit
mask
outside
reminds
that,
me of the
like, 8th to
Warmongers
13th century
helmet.
window, and just all.
But it
of
still
the
looks cool, though,
inspiration, from not only that time span, but the whole region of the world. And we just basically went, okay, we're just going to take all this
Yoink.
time and space and
Yeah.
Oh, that actually
to
does
one hero.
that right there
Yeah.
kind of
There
reminds me
are
of the Warmonger
few,
too. Yeah.
historical inspirations, and so yes, that's one of them. The early
Well,
Abbasid
just the
of the 8th to 10th century.
wings on the
Really
helmet.
fascinating time. You had a
The ornament.
Muslim empire ruled over a vast territory from modern Morocco to Pakistan, and people from all over this empire, they would meet, they would influence each other, mostly in Baghdad, the capital city. And so you have influences ranging from Arabian to Persian, and we really see this well represented in season 24 as well with Euphira. But
Well, not bad.
it's never a one-to-one history, of course.
I kind of wish it was
An
3 armor
alternate
sets.
timeline. Yeah,
I kind of wish it was
take-
3
we
armor
take what
sets,
we
but
want.
you
Yeah.
know, we got 2, but whatever.
And so, yeah, but the episode,
Surprising, there was actually no
Abbasid
face
period is
reveal for the
definitely a
brand new
major
hero.
inspiration.
yeah, and
I
just,
think that's
like,
a
you know, it
first,
wasn't
right?
always like a cozy
From the
like,
previous
I think a
heroes
lot
that
of
we've
times
gotten
it was
so
a melting
far.
pot area, and it
Yes.
was more like
Because the
a
Kyoshin, you were able to
convenient
see his face.
crossroads of sharing knowledge and
The pirate,
culture.
you saw her face.
Sometimes
The Medjay, you saw
opportunistically,
his face.
sometimes maybe less so.
And now for this brand new
you know,
hero,
more
you don't get to
necessity
see the person's
driven.
face. You
And
just see
there-
their
you know, there were
eyes.
conflicts in that
So-
era as well, but
Huh.
I love seeing.
I actually kinda like that, but a bit of a change.
More and how
A
you
bit of a
guys
change
said,
on that.
Okay, we're gonna, take this and pull from that.
But I really
and,
like her
you know,
eyes.
how that
Because the
weaves
way how she
into,
like stares at you with her eyes menacingly.
you know, expanding.
I think I like it better when her face is covered
I
and you
think,
only see her
like,
eyes.
we had like inspiration.
that's
from,
actually
like,
good.
the Mamluks.
That's
I think
right.
changes
so that would
things
be
up
the
a little bit,
second,
so I
major
really like
inspiration, the Mamluk Sultanate. And the Mamluks, they were very fascinating soldiers, ethnically diverse soldiers who served in the armies of sultans. And some of them were even personal bodyguards to sultans, entrusted to stay in their bedchambers overnight and not murder them in their sleep.
Because when I become a king, that's what I want: is some guy watching me sleep.
Yes.
That sounds.
some
that's
guy made
comforting.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that really.
Yeah.
That's gonna make me feel safe.
Unless it's Freddy
So the
Krueger.
Mamluks were mostly successful at that. Eventually, they branch off. They form their own sultanate, and they're very successful there. 2.5 centuries approximately. But yes, unfortunately, that splinters off. But in our timeline, Euphira, they're the natural offshoots of the Mamluks. They do have a much more positive relationship with the Sultana than
Less-
the Mamluks did with their sultan.
Less of the compulsory components.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. But yeah, that was another major inspiration.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, each of you, for joining me on this segment. A couple of reminders before we go on to the hero gameplay, Knight's Armor variation stuff. We've got the hero, again, available February 2nd for a exclusivity period of 2 weeks. And so she'll be $7.99 during that period. And then 2 weeks later, she'll be available for steel. And so... in
Was that
addition
supposed to be a
from
Arnold
the 2nd
Schwarzenegger
until the
impression?
23rd, we will have a free event pass.
Hey,
so you can get
I was
your
right.
battle outfit,
You're gonna be getting us an
ornament,
event.
and a move
Haha.
phase.
Twilight
we've got the Mystic
of
Sage
the
battle
Afera.
outfit. I really like the subdued colors in that and some of the symbols. And then we've got your noble panache ornament on Sir Legendary here. So you can let your friends know that you have the Riz. And then
Ooh.
Golden Lights mood effects. I am a big fan of any. mood
Hey, they
effects
have that. Yeah, that way.
light
Yeah, they
based,
have that thing right
because they
there.
pair really well with a
That
lot
lamp.
of executions. Most notably, my end them rightly pommel toss, because I will not let the meme die. So, thank you all again for joining me on this segment, and you stick around because we will be right back with hero gameplay.
Oh, here we go. Hero gameplay. I'm excited for this. So far, good. The hero looks cool. The weapons look awesome. Oh. Oh, sweet, armor variations. Oh, sweet. Oh, I think this is just for the night. Oh, yeah, he did say that they're going to be doing it with commissioning. Okay, awesome. So we finally get to see the armor variations. Warden looks cool. Centurion, not that bad. Ooh, look at the Gladiator. The helmet looks cool for the Gladiator, dude. Black Choir, look at him. Man, beautiful shit with the Black Choir. Hey, we got another variation of this. I was wondering when we're gonna be getting another variation of that helmet, and we got it. So awesome. Lawbringer looks better. The other one before, from the last season, I didn't actually really like that one, but this one is good. Conqueror looks cool. Ooh, Peacekeeper with the red hair now. And another variation of this armor for the Warmonger. Not bad. Not bad. So the Knights, good. Oh, they're showing it again. Oh. Oh, you know. Oh yeah, because this is live. I forgot. I forgot this was a live version. Idiot. So yeah, they're getting things set up. So yeah, that's why we're getting this again. So yeah. Yeah, like I said before, the Gladiator's helmet reminds me of the brand new hero's other helmet that she has on. Kind of like the Warmonger face mask. And like I said before, I was waiting to see when they're gonna go ahead and release another armor variation of this armor for Griffin, and we actually do have a new one, so I'm really happy about that. And this time with the black beard, so I really like that. I think it would be cool if the hood would have been kind of like it would have been chainmail. That would have been cool. JC!
Welcome back, Warriors. We're so happy you're here with us today, so we can dive more deeply into the Aphira and all the
JC is
awesome
back.
stuff that goes along
The man
with it.
himself.
So, you saw the reveal, you saw the trailer, you heard the lore, you saw the armor. So now let's get into the nitty-gritty about how she actually plays and animates, and who better to help us understand all of this than JC and Vanessa. Welcome back to the show, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows who you are, but just, in case, do you want to kind of introduce to the audience, anybody new watching, who you are, what you do
Who doesn't
here?
know GC?
I don't know.
You
but,
should know JC.
Go ahead. So I'm team lead game design. I'm responsible for the fight team in general, a lot of other things, but take care of a lot of heroes, balancing, that sort of stuff.
Awesome.
Vanessa.
And I'm the team lead animation, so it's counterpart in the animation team.
Yeah.
Amazing. So the fight, the animation, all the things that put the
I
character
feel like
into the game.
Vanessa
into your
is that
hands so you
kind
can
of
play and
girl
enjoy.
that you
So
would want to hang
that's
out with.
That's awesome. I'm excited. Let's dive
She
into this.
she seems
So
cool.
first up, one of the first
I like
things we
her.
always kind of like talk about is, can you give us some explanation about what went into this character? Like, what was your inspiration? All that stuff. Do you want to talk a bit about that?
Yeah. So, as Stefan mentioned earlier, right? One of the concepts that we used for this hero was what he called, rightfully so, relentless reach. Right. So, relentless reach in this case does not mean a super long weapon.
Okay.
Doesn't mean like hitting super far away, but it does mean that whenever she wants to reach somebody, she will reach somebody.
She's gonna get there.
So that's like
Uh-oh.
one of the big pillars that we had there. So we really tried to focus around making sure she was like super
That doesn't
agile
sound
and
good.
getting around the battlefield.
Is that her new
And I think
gimmick?
that's
She
super
could go ahead and
good
like
animation.
grab
Yeah.
you, kind of like how
Exactly, that was
Scorpion does it.
something
Like,
that's
get
fun
over
because She
here.
has to be
That'd be
agile,
cool.
but with a blunt weapon in a way. So
Yeah.
we had to make it like, like she's in control of her weapon, but when she's gonna bonk you, like
Yeah.
It's
she's gonna
the
bonk
word
you.
of the day, by the
I
way.
think
I
so,
love it
yeah.
so much.
Brian
yeah.
did that good.
We just get bonk in the chat for everybody.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then the other aspect we're really focusing on is something I would like to call like every stance matters. So for this hero, we're trying something a little bit different. Like sometimes you might be used to playing some heroes and like for Shinobi for example, right? The side heavy finishers are undodgeable, the top is unblockable. We tried to go one step further with this hero, so we wanted to make sure that first of all of her finishers had like kind of different, not necessarily different properties, but like her heavy finishers have different properties definitely depending on which stance you're picking.
Oh, okay.
And her light finishers have superior block, which we'll go into, really help you defend yourself in group fights, but be a little bit more aggressive doing it. So
Nice.
we really tried to have a lot of that. Picking what stance you're going to be doing kind of really matters, and having a big impact on how you play the character and what choices you make in what situations.
Nice. Well, I think it's about time we show a bit of that off, right?
Right,
So,
yeah.
Let's
so for
go.
Isabel, you're going to see some gameplay on screen. This is JC. If you notice the other Afira, this is me as a punching bag. So I'm just here to take some hits and
Yeah.
JC.
So we're going to start with something that I really want to highlight because it's an amazing part of this hero. It's just the way she changes her stance, right?
Yes.
So you can look at, like, you know, from, let's say, from right to top. Like, Vanessa, you want to talk to us a little bit about this?
Yeah, because the stance matter a lot for this character, we really take our time at mocap to design them in a way that
That's kind of cool how
they
she
look
holds
cool
it up in
and
the
they
air and
flow
it's actually in the back
very
of
well.
her
Like
head.
top to right stance, it flows so well that we were like, usually it's really linear, the animation that we do, but for this character specifically, you have like, if you spam the change stance, because everybody does that, right? It kind of look cool, like top to right. It's kind of flowy, and yeah, I'm really proud of the change stance. Really,
Yeah.
it's because it's not really gameplay, but it's part of like everybody see the stances. It's the starting point really to start fighting. So we really wanted to design the silhouette and the stances
Yeah.
in a good way.
I find it really sells her agility as well,
yeah,
right? Like
just
the
you're just
finesse
right there, and
yeah.
you know already. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really cool. All right, so we're gonna start with what are her chains openers, right? So she has normally lights, normal. As you can notice, her lights have
Bonk.
superior block, so that you can. It
You
helps
heard the
really, like,
ting,
counter people that are
ting.
attacking. And she has heavies as well, right? So they always look super good. Here we have front dodge heavy. We have if you want to put your
Oh, yeah.
life there, yeah.
I was just gonna be like, I'm about to die. No.
Just so that yeah, okay.
Now we're back.
We have side dodge heavies as well, right? So again, really good stuff there.
Kind of reminds me of the
We
pirate
also have a
side
little something
dodges.
that's kind of new that we haven't really done before. We have a neutral bash that's feintable, right? So we have neutral bash like this. It's kind of slow, but
There's the bonk.
you can feint it.
We found the bonk.
Yeah, there's a
people.
bonk here, right? So
Okay,
you can feint it,
so they're
it's really
doing-
good at mixing up opponents.
This
with
is not new
strings,
because we
doing a lot
saw
of that
this
stuff that's
before with the
super
Conqueror
interesting.
rework
So that works really,
when
really well.
Conqueror was having
there's
kind of like a
other specific things we'll
feintable,
get into with that specific
bash.
bash.
So we've seen that before.
So one of the things
But
that's also
how she
really
does the
interesting is
bash,
that
jumps
her
in the
light
air and just
finishers
does that. That's
also
cool.
have superior block, right? You can kind of see it on the indicator there. So again, the idea is when you're in a group fight, when you're outnumbered, in a 1v1 situation, it's not the best tool, but in a group fight, it's super interesting, right? Because there's somebody trying to peel you off, trying to do something, block them, hit your current target, super good, really interesting stuff.
Nice.
But then, when you look at her heavies, so her right stance heavy is unblockable. Okay. Her top stance heavy is undodgeable, and her left stance heavy displaces. So if we go,
Oh, okay, I see where he's talking
see that
about.
it. Wait, we're gonna do it a little bit
Yeah,
more.
look
Yeah.
closer, look closer.
He's gonna wall splat here, right? And I can get top heavy off. I can get like different things off. So again, we really want her to have like that choice here.
So
where
each
you get that
side
built-in
does a
mix-up
different
of,
thing.
I'm gonna do unblockable, doing undodgeable. She also has a bash in her chains that you can do
Ooh.
after any opener. He's
got a kick.
You can do it after dodge, do it after whatever you like.
And
So
it's a
that's
lot
super
different
cool
from
there as well.
everybody
You get
else's.
A lot of those mix-ups, all of that stuff is really built in.
She does like one kick.
But then you're gonna look at me, you're gonna say, you know what? This is just like
Bit
a
in the Kudo, right?
two-hit chain hero.
Yeah.
Kinda-
JC, when I look at this, I just see a two-hit chain here.
yeah, right.
What's up with that?
That's kind of weird, right?
A little bit.
So,
No.
what she can do is that after every single attack in her recovery, similar to what we have with some other heroes, you can do a recovery cancel.
Oh,
It's
there's
not
a cartwheel.
regular dodge
We
cancel,
saw that in the trailer.
right? It's a flip that she does, but you can see right now. And what's cool is that I'm doing it like just pressing dodge, right? But you can also do it sideways. You
Oh
can do
my
it
god.
front as well.
Oh, dude, that's
right?
so cool. Left,
just-
right,
That's
back,
exactly what I said
forward.
when GC's like, oh, let's have movement, and that's because
Yeah.
the first time we did those transitions,
Yeah.
that was really cool to do. We did the back first, and it looked amazing.
So it's kind of like how
We're,
Shinobi does
I
his,
think,
you
I think at
know,
that time we like
his
oh,
attacks.
we
He
should
does
do it,
one
on the
attack,
side, 'cause
second
that-
attack,
when we
then
do play
jumps
session
back.
and we play, and we're like, oh, I wish I can do
Well,
it
he
on
does
the
it.
side
Well,
as
he does
well,
a
so-
backflip.
So we
Well, here
started
she does a
allowing him to
somersault.
do it, and
Little bit
but
of
the
a
backflip
different.
was sliding, so we went back to mocap. I'm like, DC, stop hiding stuff. Like, but it looks so cool, and it's so fun to do it as well. Like when you do it, it's just so satisfying.
Yeah, it's super satisfying.
Yeah.
And so out of this backflip, here you have a knee here, like a little bash that goes pretty quick, goes pretty far.
That's like the
really
pirate
well.
knee.
You can also do it off of a side one if you want. You can do it off of a front one. You can do it at any point you want here.
Dang,
that's super
dude,
interesting as
the-
well.
the new
what's
characters
cool with
are
this that, you know,
acrobatic.
really using a lot of stuff like
As
target
heck, dude.
swapping, deciding what direction you're going to go in when you flip, when you do things. It really, really helps her move around the battlefield. And that works really, really well. The next thing I want to really highlight is after any single one of her bashes, so if they are like kick or knee-based bashes, so after this one or after this one, you get a guaranteed light or a guaranteed heavy finisher that keeps the properties that we have when you're doing them normally, right?
Oh my.
So if I go, it might sound a bit weird to go like this and go, oh, this is unblockable. But still, it works really, really well, and it works here as well, right? I can do top, I can go this one that displaces again, and whenever it's off of shield-based bashes, it's the same logic here, right?
Okay.
And what's really interesting here is, I don't know if you've noticed, and Vanessa can talk about this, right? When I'm doing your heavy finishers normally, they look like this. If I do them after kick, they look completely different, even though they have the same properties. And if I do them after a bash, they also look different.
Yes.
Right? So you want to walk us through this?
Yeah, because we designed them to be like you have your shield more in your presence as well. Like when we design, and we wanted to have like a variety of animation in just to like let you like guide you through the chain that you want to do. So and for this character specifically, like the shield, yes, she has a shield. She's not the first one to have a shield, but technically the shield is a weapon. And like in how it's made, it's used as a weapon. So that's why when you bash and maybe do something else with it, but the shield is really like
she uses the shield a lot differently than everybody else
and
in
I
the
like the design,
roster.
like the nook. Like
that
the
little
little
nook.
hook,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and we use it in the stance as well. Like
Right?
we,
Yeah. If you switch from that side to the other side there,
Yeah.
you see that kind of she pushes the mace out.
Yeah, as soon as we saw it in the design, at first we're like, oh my god, we're gonna use that in the guard break and like all those
and all
kind
that
of moves. We're gonna use it. So we evolved, like the whole team evolved and adapt. It was really fun to do.
Yeah.
Because there's even something about that in the guard break itself too, right?
Yeah. When you guard
Yeah,
break, she kind of punches with the shield.
I love that animation.
Isolate your face to
Yeah.
do
But-
some damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like she gets it right in the hook. So yeah.
It looks super, super cool.
Nice.
He also has a regular, pretty fast zone attack from neutral. That also counts as an opener, so you can fix afterwards. You can flip afterwards if you want.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I just
He has a running
that
attack.
freaking cartwheel just looks so freaking awesome.
Again, counts as an opener.
Oh, that
So
reminded me of the
everything kinda counts as an
Valkyrie
opener,
spin
that works
attack.
really, really well, and that's cool. I think like even her like the way she runs, she looks super interesting here. Like I really like the way that that works.
Yeah.
And then there's another little trick. I'm gonna show people, right?
Go, okay.
So,
Oh,
you know, like I was talking about Relentless Reach.
Right, like
Right.
I'm so far away, right?
Super
what
far.
is he gonna show?
I can't get
Right, like I'm gonna
What is he gonna show?
hit you with a light or
Safe
whatever I
over
can.
here.
Oh wait, if I try to do a neutral bash, this is what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Runs
my
towards the opponent
god.
And then hits them with her shield.
She's
right?
doing the charge.
So this is super cool. That's what we mean by Relentless Reach, that she can really run towards her opponent. Even while you're running, you can move around a little bit. So if your opponent's around a corner, you can kind of like curve around the corner,
Oh,
have that good stuff going.
It's
You
so
can-
fun to pull out this.
Oh yeah, it's super cool. You can feint that run at any point during the run, so you can crazy if you want.
Jesus, you can
can
parry
also
that too,
cancel
man?
it
Oh my
with a
god.
flip. So you can go like this, whoop, or
It's a lot different than Warlord's shield charge.
you cancel with a flip. I can cancel with like a side flip if I want to. I can do like whatever I'd like here. So it's interesting to really have like that sort of control here and really go into running and what I want to do, what's going to happen. And we wanted to give her options when she's running so that if there's opponents nearby that try to hit you out of it, you can anticipate it, do a flip, try to avoid them, feint block, do whatever you'd like. That works super, super well. It's very, very cool there. And I think her run, like it's a bit similar to, like, we have Orochi that runs like this a little bit, but it looks so different, and the outcome is really strong.
Yeah, because she's looking at you, and she has her shield like in front because she's still like she's tactical, like it's part of her character. So she's like, she knows where she's going, and like don't let her reach you because
it's a doom train coming your way right there. So yeah.
She also has superior block dodges, so you can see the shield flashing here on the top, and then you're gonna do me a top attack.
I will do that.
Right, do it again. And so when you hit guard break, when you successfully block with this, you get a shield bash.
She bonked me again. So many bonks.
That leads to those heavy finishers that are faster as well. It comes from a shield, so you get the shield variant of those attacks
exactly.
as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we really want to have like that, a lot of cohesion there, and have that aspect really, really like shine through, and have this. So that's really, really cool. You want to show a couple of emotes, maybe?
I mean, sure. If we want to do a little handstand there, that's honestly my favorite one. I'm glad I got this character.
Yeah, it looks really amazing.
Just styling.
That's right. She's showing off her skill, right?
Yeah.
Now Vanessa, from an animation standpoint and mocap, like, did you had the mocap actor?
Yeah, you
doing
did that.
handstands?
I mean, we might have cheated a little bit and hold him in place. To be honest.
Cheater!
We do what we can.
But with her, I mean, she's
How dare
flipping a
you
lot.
cheat.
So the guys has to do flipping for like 8 hours stuff.
Yeah, at some point.
It's pretty tiring just to look at them. So I don't even like imagine like just doing them, So
Seems exhausting.
Yeah, we have a little flip of the mace here.
Yeah. Showing off.
Slightly different. Showing out the celestial sphere there. That's really cool.
Got some good spam here. I like it.
Yeah.
Actually, we when we do the animation, we look at the spam. Huh?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we really do, yeah.
Yeah, we try
Why
to
did that
make it,
remind me
it
of
doesn't
oh my
often,
god, what is
come out,
that
like,
dance
cool, but
move
when
called?
they do, it's satisfying.
Yes, just so you know, Chad, like, we do consider
Oh my
emote
god,
spam
that dance
in the
move
creation
was
of
in
new emotes.
I love those
well,
videos. I love
a lot of people in my high school
and
was
so
doing
we
that
like the
dance
mocap
move,
with
and I
this,
forgot what it was
a
freaking
lot of new
called.
animations, a lot of
Yes.
variety.
I'm happy I don't remember.
I really
Because
like the
that-
way that she's fluid, how she moves.
That
how
dance
she, like,
move was
their
kinda-
stances,
I
the
couldn't
attacks,
know
look
even people
really,
were
really
doing
cool.
Because she has a lot of attack, but it means a lot of transition as well.
Yeah.
And this is always the not the bane of my existence, but every time JC came to my desk and like, yeah, we might want to add something or change something. I'm like, oh my god, all those transitions that we have to do. So,
Yeah.
but we adapt and we try to find the
Yeah,
best.
we do
like,
what we gotta do. But
yeah, exactly.
And then I go see her and go, this needs to be 400 ms.
Oh
and
my
it was
god.
6.
Oh my god, yes. We'll see later with the feet, but yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. All right. So let's go have a quick look at the feats. Vanessa, you want to talk to us a little bit more about like?
Do you want to do execution right now?
We're gonna do
or-
executions afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
then we
if
get
you
to
wanna
see
just,
the
like,
executions.
Talk a little bit
Awesome.
about more like the process that you guys have for like
Yes.
from when we're doing mocap and like design for the animation.
Yeah, exactly. So the first time we go to mocap, because we go to mocap often to adapt to the design of because it evolves obviously, and we the first time we go we do navigation first, really to show the personality of a character. We always do the navigation because it represents the core personality. Like with the idol breaker, when you wait a little bit longer, you're gonna see her like personality show through. And yeah, so we do like basic like opener, finisher, like those basic attack. Because at that point, it's so early in the process that sometimes it's not even fleshed out yet how like it's gonna evolve, like the transition, like we were saying, like she's gonna move that way or that way. So we have to go back to adapt and adjust the timing and all the transition and everything. So obviously all the execution for every character, it's
For
always
sure.
like that. But execution, emote, potem, it's all
Yeah,
mocap.
yeah.
And yeah, but we have to think in advance, like with all the concept. We give the concept to the mocap actors so they feel inspired. Give them a little backstory as well. So
Yeah.
I'll
Also,
get into it.
Our mocap guys are
They're
absolutely
crazy good.
amazing.
Crazy good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you and again, like, I've seen the list, people. Like, I've seen the list of animations, like everything they have
Yeah,
to like
I
they
know.
go through. It's insane. The amount,
Yeah.
the amount those poor actors like just running for hours.
Yeah, when they do the run, because the run is pretty low, and
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
I think
Oh, yeah,
we
that
did
was
some,
rough. Yeah,
we
yeah.
did some take when he was just lying on the like he was leaning on the
Yeah.
on a like couch thingy, and he was just trying to run because she's so low, then it's hard to mocap. So obviously, the animators, as soon as they get the data, they can adjust it to make it like natural in a way and to make it feel good. And there's a lot of camera work as well that we have to adjust to make it feel good as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
That's super cool. All right, so let's have a quick look.
I
at
really enjoy
feats,
them talking
finish
about
our
this
little
stuff.
setup here.
I know some people will
First
find
thing
it
to
boring,
know,
but for me,
feat
I'm
cooldowns,
really
we're in
interested
Dominion. The feat cooldowns are set to
when
fast.
it comes to them talking
so
about
don't rely on
what
this
happens
feat
behind
cooldown.
the scenes.
But that's what it is. So we have 4 feats, right, on Aphira. The first one is a nice little kick like this.
Oh,
grabs,
dang.
throw,
Oh,
right?
whoa.
This is 500 MS from neutral. Not a lot of
Jesus.
range,
She's
but still
breakdancing. Did you
very,
see
very,
that?
Very strong. Really hard to react to. And it looks absolutely amazing. I don't know if you want to
I'll do it.
on
Yeah, I'll do it.
camera.
Yeah,
I'll do it. Yeah.
Right? So
Dang,
a
she
lot of
did like
what
a
we
back
It's
kick,
so
then she did a
impressive to see
freaking
that
twirl.
live.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
cool,
like
dude.
our actor did that for like in front of us, and
Yeah.
we were like,
just straight up.
okay, cut. I think we got it. It was so cool, dude. And I think, it's just really amazing to do. But obviously, they don't do it. And how many MS it is?
It's 500 MS, so it's
Yeah,
very, very fast.
They don't do it in 500 MS. They do it like they don't want to hurt themselves, obviously. So,
Obviously, yeah.
that's when we like have to adjust it and to make it like readable and understandable. It has to fit with like the characters. So
Yeah, no, and we're
it's so
like
cool.
a lot of people on the dev team are like big fans of wrestling and stuff. And we really
Hey!
trying to get that agility
How
there,
did you
right?
know that? I mean,
Awesome.
Yes.
Right?
Awesome.
But it's I find it super
That's
interesting
awesome.
That we have like
Hey,
a lot more.
I don't know if you guys know,
agility,
but
just
for
doing
me,
moves
I am
and
a wrestling
like,
fan.
everybody get
I've
on
been
the
watching
line.
wrestling and been a fan of wrestling
And it
ever since
reflects
I
the
was a little
character. She's
kid.
agile and she's
So,
tactical. She
that
knows
right
exactly what to do
there,
with her body to
I'm happy about that. The
flip
developers
So
said
feat
that
two
they were wrestling
is, a
fans.
defensive feat.
That
So
that right
whenever
there
feat
puts
two
a
is
smile
moved
on
out
my
the back,
face.
you gain, defense
Hopefully
buff.
we get more
For
executions
6
that has to
seconds,
do
you
with
can feel the
wrestling
shoulders here.
moves
How it
in the
lasts,
future,
so
maybe.
you get a little bit of
I mean, we
defense, so,
we
again,
got one,
she lands
you
a lot of
know,
bashes, a lot of hit
last
center
year
round
with, of
bashes.
course, with
So we wanted to
the
make sure
German
to give her, like, a
suplex
bit more
one.
of reward,
So hopefully we
when
can
she
get
does-
another
when she
one
does perform bashes,
in the
and it gives her a
future.
bit more safety in group fights as well.
I really
That's
want to
a-
see somebody do
and I
like
noticed the green glow also came off.
like
the first
kind of like a
feat, too.
tombstone
Yeah.
power
Exactly
drive
right.
on
That's
somebody.
also-
Ah,
so
that'd be
feat
so
one,
freaking
counts
cool.
as a bash. Feat three also counts as a bash. Now. So
That
feat three,
dude,
I'm
that put
gonna
a
do it
smile on
from
my
far
face
away
when
'cause we can do it
when the
a little
developer
bit
said
further away.
that.
So feat 3 is another part of our
That's
relentless
really
reach
awesome, dude.
aspect. So when you pop it, you run towards your opponent, kick them, throw them to the floor,
Jesus.
and then you get a guaranteed heavy effort. I didn't land it, obviously, because I'm not good.
She rushed
But
and then she did a
that's the whole point
hurricane.
here, right? So, and then when she does it too, Nolan's gonna be able to do
I
it
will,
for
I
me.
will
And have
I'm
a
gonna
look at
mash
her.
heavy. I'm gonna
Yeah,
mash
and
heavy.
do her. Look at her guard indicators. You see that she had full block during the entire
this-
duration of that run.
Dude,
And
this
so when
this
you're
the
point
brand new
blank,
hero.
you can actually react to some attacks
is-
with it. Block
man.
them as you're doing the feat, and grab your opponent.
She's
do that.
starting
It's
to
really,
do
really good.
wrestling
It should
moves,
be
and
good for
now
getting setups. You can do a lot of
Oh
different
my
things.
god,
with it.
dude!
That's-
I'm getting such a big smile on my
The first story
face
with that
seeing
one
this.
was we did the first feed first, like
Yeah.
a mocap.
Oh yeah.
Put it in a game, tried it, and we're like, oh my god, that's so cool. That looks
What's
so
next?
cool.
A Frankensteiner?
And, I think it was yours, Stefan. I don't remember.
That would be
like,
so
"Can you
freaking
do
awesome if
another
she
one?"
did it. Dude.
Like, okay, let's go back to mocap. Let's do another one, and we did another one. Like one of them, I think moved forward, the other one moved back.
Yeah, yeah.
the
So
opponent.
when one of them hits, like you
Displacement, yeah.
push your opponent backwards from you, and then the other one keeps your opponent in front of you. So really, I have that kind of like change there.
And I think it was that. I think it's the third one that at first was. I think the data was like 3,000 ms.
Oh yeah,
something really long.
slow.
Because
Took a little
it's
bit.
kind of long
yeah.
to do, and GC was like, it has to be like. I think at first it was like super fast, and I'm like, GC, you have to give me a little bit of
Yeah, you know, a little bit
there.
of thing, but
Because it's so hard. Because it's always like it's part of our job really to make it work. It has to look good, but it has to make sense in gameplay as well. Because that's we deserve like with deserving gameplay through the animation. It
Yeah.
has to make sense. It has to be balanced as well.
Yeah.
So it's really like support each other and come up with something cool.
okay. And then I'm gonna show off the last feat, which is feat 4. We can't show it off
To its full
to
extent.
its full extent,
Yeah.
but basically she throws her shield.
Oh,
When it hits the opponent, leaves them with a defense debuff, as you can see right now. The trick with this is that it deals damage, debuffs defense, and it bounces around targets. Kind of like similar to what Pirate has with her third feat.
Yeah, the
oh,
Yeah, the ricochet.
wow!
So
Oh,
it
so
kinda
that's why
bounces around,
he said that he
debuffs
couldn't
everybody
show
hits,
it like
deals damage
40.
to everybody hits.
So when
super
somebody
looking,
gets
everybody
hit
like
with
that.
the
I think that was the first
shield,
feat that we had. It
not
was like,
only
yeah,
will it hit the
guaranteed it's
person,
this.
but it will
yeah,
bounce
yeah.
around somebody
Like,
else.
it-
I think
Oh,
it's in the trailer.
dude,
I'm gonna throw
that's
that,
something.
Yeah.
It's like-
That
it's
is
like an
something
awesome
from
discus.
Captain
Yeah.
America or Wonder Woman.
So, right, that's it for feats. Let's look at executions, right? So I'm gonna.
oh man, I can't wait to
Kill
see
Nolan here.
that.
You're gonna thank you for gently killing.
Oh, we're gonna see
Right.
executions. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I love that you're thinking of me.
Yeah. So we have this execution here. Showing off the agility there, super,
You know what
super well.
she's doing, right?
Yeah.
That was a quick one.
I'll
Not
look at it,
bad.
I'll look at it. It's okay, and I'm okay.
I like the flip of the shield.
And I'm okay.
Special developer powers. All right, so I'm gonna
Do the other one.
the other one.
Oh, so many bonks.
Jesus.
So many bonks. Right, so again,
That's a
like
pure
showing off a
beatdown.
lot of this agility.
Yeah.
I think I have the other ones equipped up for me as well. I'm not-
Yeah, I think you have all of them.
I should have all of them. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, this one's cool.
Oh, so good.
Jeez.
A lot of inspiration.
Using the shield.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
well.
it.
Oh my god, that reminded me of another wrestling
Control your
move.
opponents.
Oh
So
my god, I forgot what that move was
Yeah.
called. But it's basically you hook
Finally.
somebody on their arm, then you basically turn them around, and then you do a pin.
Ah, okay.
That's what it reminds me of. I forgot what the name of that wrestling move
This
was
one
called.
Damn.
Oh, look at you combo. You're
You're
swagging
showing
on
off,
me.
Casey. You're
Swagging on me.
Oh, I like that
Right,
slow
so-
mo.
Oh, and she
You-
kicks it up.
Yeah, she kicks it up. Like, just that little part there, like, is
She's
amazing.
flipping over your body.
Yeah.
Not bad. The execution's not bad.
So that's pretty much it in terms of fight kit and feats, emotes, executions, all sorts of good stuff. So yeah, I think Nolan,
I,
we're gonna talk about.
well, I just wanted to keep playing. I'm sorry. I'll set the controller down now. I'm just trying to. I love
Yeah.
the handstand. So fun. Wow. Yeah. No. Sorry. One more week. One more week.
It's
and we
fun to
can
play when, because I'm not as good as GC when I play the game, but
Damn.
it's fun to play when you're like not as good, but you feel really good. Because
Yeah.
she has so much option, even
Yeah.
if it's simple, it has a lot of option. And when you're really good, it's the best comment we got during a play session was, "I die, but it was really cool."
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yes, cool.
Yeah, you-
That
And I
doesn't
think-
happen often.
Right, yeah, and I think you get the sense like with all of that, like you could put that whole kit together in so many different ways,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so that's
I love that.
cool.
That's it. You really can afford to be creative, and nobody plays Aphira the same. We saw it when we were playing. Some people really do like a lot of flips. Some people do a little bit less, and then like they try to do like side flips. Some people like try to focus on I'm going to hit this person, target swap, flip into that towards
Yep.
that person, do other things. So there's a lot of that like personality that can shine through as a player. while
Yeah,
playing this hero. So
it's
really-
easy after that to know, like, oh, this person, they're using the shield a lot, so
Yeah.
it's easy to
Yeah.
kind of know in which way they
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
So I mean, even though she's like got the super unique move kit stuff, for people out there who are already playing for Honor, like what is there like a close parallel that maybe you could equate her to for
So
people wondering?
I think like as we've seen a bit, there's there's the running, there's those stances. I think if you play Shinobi already, she's kind of a natural fit. Like she has similar tools in terms of like the flip. Like Shinobi can flip, obviously. Like has different types of mix-ups, but it's really the idea is if you play Shinobi, you should be right at home. If you play Orochi with the running or Shaman with the running, you're right at home. You know how to use these tools already. They're just more accessible with her. They're also a little bit different, but you can get into that. And so we really wanted to have like that kind of feeling of, well, there's some of the more agile heroes that we have. How do we translate this into a shield hero that does not have a traditional full block stance, right? Usually when we have shield heroes, except for Gladiator. 'cause
Oh, yeah, he's right. The brand new
they
hero
have, like,
doesn't
big
have a full block
right? And
stance.
so even though she does have a shield,
Well,
we want that shield to be
the
part of
Gladiator
moveset
doesn't have one
and
too,
not
but
necessarily
he has
like
a shield though.
big defensive shield, right? So that's like
Yeah.
that's a big part.
Yeah.
here for that. So I think like
Yeah,
at least
the brand new hero
Shinobi,
doesn't have a
Orochi,
full block
Shaman,
stance.
These types of more agile heroes.
Well,
really
I
well
probably
with
should
her.
say that because the Kyoshin has a full block
Orochi
stance.
has a dodge stance,
he does have a shield.
Cool. And how do you see her fitting into like the team comp for like competitive play
Yeah.
or just online?
So
Where do you see that?
What's interesting is that she has a lot of tools to stall with her flips. She has a lot of tools to deal a lot of damage in 1v1 with with like hitting and wall sliding people. So there's a lot of those things where it's like she fits, I think, into team competitions where if you want to have somebody that's going to be good at stalling a point, somebody that's going to be good at doing 1v1s, a little bit good in group fights, having that aspect there of being able to, she's kind of well-rounded in those aspects. So, and it's a big part of the meta right now. It's stalling, doing like really keeping a point, making sure that you can keep somebody on a point and have them stall there while their teammates come
Right,
help them
right.
when a bunch of people come. So there's a lot of that stuff there. And she's also an excellent ganker with her feats. Like those feats that, keep you pinned for a long time, flip you around, that sort of stuff. You have an ally nearby to get a free heavy all the time.
Yeah.
Good there.
That's awesome. Well, very cool. And I mean, do you have any other tips maybe for players coming in next week when they first get their hands on Infura? Like, what tips do you want to impart on them?
I think one of the things I'd like to say is like she has all those dodge cancels, right? But they're not regular dodge cancels. They go into like something really unique and specific, and a lot of that can make you predictable. And that's the big thing here is that we don't like if you're playing with Infura quite a bit. And you start to do that all the time against people, you start to become predictable. And because you become predictable, you become a lot easier to beat. So I would say really focus on that, the fact that she has a lot of different options to force your opponents to make reads on you. We're really pushing the game into a more like, we want players to read their opponents more, which is different from guessing. But the big thing is that you really have to keep being unpredictable at all times. And when you're fighting her, it's a matter of looking at her, looking at the player that's playing Infura and going, okay, so what are their patterns? What are they doing? What are they repeating all the time? And what can I beat? We've taken a big care into making sure that things were still punishable. That if you make correct reads, you do get punishes, you do get a lot of stuff out of it. But I'm going to leave that for players to find out. There's a couple of other like little cute things that we didn't go into that I'd rather players find that out more organically. And
we can't just tell you all of this.
Exactly,
Sorry,
right?
you got to discover it for yourselves.
There's no more moves, but there's like there might be something like I wasn't expecting this and that.
Gotcha.
So I would say like really go explore, try to see like and develop your own play style with her. Like super interesting for that.
Cool.
And start to learn running because she's
Start to learn.
If you
runs
play
quite a
against
bit.
Infura,
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say like, what can I do to defend against Infura? Because I can't run away now. 'Cause she's gonna chase me.
Right. So you have to face her head on.
It's like the shaman
all
chasing
right.
after you.
Do correct reads. That's
Do correct. Well, I'm in trouble then. That's for sure. Okay. Well, very cool. Well, thank you so much to both of you for coming here and sharing with everybody here. The first gameplay look at Infura, going over the animations. Is there anything you want to kind of say like to community?
First, I want to thank Francis, who's probably watching from home right now. He's on a well-deserved vacation. Who worked super hard on this hero. The entire fight team always works on every single hero, right? We're all doing this as a big group, along with Vanessa's team on animation. But Francis was responsible for this hero, and like props to him. She is amazing, super fun to play, really, really good job. And then Vanessa's team did an absolutely crazy job on this hero. Like we're all super proud of it. We have audio with Carl that also like she sounds amazing too. Like it's not super obvious. We're just playing now doing stuff, but as we play her, you'll see that she's like everything sounds great.
It's really a team effort. Like,
yeah, it's a massive
all
team
across
effort.
the board.
Congrats to the entire team. We all did amazing. And
I want to congrats the animators that work on it, like Ricardo, Nawel, and Kadem. Same, we're a bunch of animators as well, and we help each other, like debugging at the end and wrapping up everything. But congrats! It's so cool to see like her fleshed out, like, and everybody's working together. It's pretty amazing.
That's awesome.
Really, really proud.
Well, that's wonderful to hear. That's amazing for real. And big shout outs again just to everybody who worked so hard to bring her to life. And thank you both so much for coming and showing off all this amazing stuff for the team here. So we're going to have to transition, but stick around because you're going to get some more screen time with JC, who's going to go over all the patch notes for us 2014.
Oh, we got patch notes.
So we look forward to that, and we'll see you soon. So don't go anywhere.
Got patch notes. Nice.